Welcome back to Cake and Bake. I'm Cake.
And I'm Justin Bieber.
Welcome back to Verbal War Wednesday.
Verbal
War
Wednesday.
where
We
answer
5
questions
and
give
5
answers.
Woo! What did you do last week? Cake?
Weekend.
Weekend?
What did I do last
What
weekend?
did you do last weekend?
I can't even remember what I did last weekend.
I know what you did last summer.
What did I do last summer?
This?
No.
Nope. That did not happen. I think we drank a lot.
Before we get into this, we should probably touch base on the Make It Monday thing.
Right. So some of you have or have not noticed that there is no more Make It Monday.
Nope. Got rid of that shit.
Boo. So pretty much what it came down to is Make It Monday's expensive.
Yep.
You know, we buy a lot of stuff for Make It Monday and we make it once. And there's a lot
never make it again.
Right, and there's a lot of extra left over. 2, at first Make It Monday was a really, really huge hit, and that's why we doubled it in the first place. It's because we were getting a lot of traffic on Make It Monday, good stuff, and now we just don't. There's not as many comments, not as many views. Make It Monday is just not hot anymore. So, you know, our job is to give you guys something that you like to watch. And that's what we're going to do. So we're canning Make It Monday, and we're probably eventually going to fill it with something else.
Yes.
And we're going to think about it, and we're going to think of something really cool. And, yeah, it's going to be awesome. But Make It Monday is
we don't really have the setup to make things.
And we lose a lot of energy. You know, we do like Make It Monday, and it never goes exactly the way that we want it to. And then our energy is just done. We're just not happy anymore. You know, but throughout all the other episodes, we are.
Yeah.
You know?
And the, challenges are super fun for us.
Yep.
Verbal Wars are getting to the point, when we started Verbal Wars, we thought that was going to be the one to go.
Yeah, we did.
But I enjoy doing Verbal Wars now.
And I think it's a lot, people like watching Verbal Wars a lot more than they used to. We got a lot more through there. So.
And, a lot of stuff that we wanted to make, we're just not set up for. We wanted to make, cakes and pies and spaghettis and whatever else.
And we have nothing here to do that. It's all up in the kitchen.
We have to go up in the kitchen and do this, and then think about how we're going to edit it, and it's
or we pull a microwave over. And
this
it's
is
a headache.
Funner. This is more fun.
This is more fun. Yes. This.
And I'm really dragging this out because I still can't remember what I did last weekend.
Oh.
I do remember what I did last weekend. I got the motorcycle out. It was nice out last weekend. I got the motorcycle out.
You took a picture of it at the bike park.
The skate park, and I drove my motorcycle.
The bike park.
I drove my motorcycle up a skate ramp. And
that was pretty sweet.
Asked people if this was considered motocross. But I got the motorcycle out. I played a lot of zombies too. A new zombies map came out on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Played a lot of zombies. Nice. Working on a new camo for all my guns is based on killing zombies, so killing thousands and thousands and thousands of zombies.
Oh,
that's my weekend.
Last weekend I tried to do some fishing. Heard the catfish were biting real good.
Real good.
So I hit up Fort Atkinson, tried fishing the river, but it was really, really packed, and it was kind of cool that day, and the fish weren't biting very well, so I got angry and I left. Cousin Ryan came over, played some video games, watched some Reno
99. Brooklyn 99.
Brooklyn 99. Love that show. I'm all caught up now. I was going to ask you, what was that show you were raving about? I was trying to think of it, and I was going to text you, but I didn't want to wake you up. What was that show? Up. Before you go. What was that show you were...
I don't know what it's called.
You were raving about it.
It's 11/23/60 or something like that.
That's the one that you were raving to Emily to watch, or you guys?
Yeah,
were back and
it's
forth?
about James. It's got James Franco in it. It's about JFK.
How many seasons of that are up?
One. It's only one season. That's all it's gonna be. It's from a book.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I did last weekend. Speaking of book, our second question is, have you read anything good lately?
No. Not since I was a kid.
Even on the internet? Have you read anything on the internet good lately? Like any articles about anything? You know, like microwaves are killing us, or, you know...
No.
Flamingos are pink because all the shrimp they eat, you know, nothing?
Not that I can remember.
This guy is so fun. It's like...
It's
so hard to handle.
I don't read, dude. I literally go on I don't read people's statuses most of the time. I'm looking for pictures and videos because I can't read good.
The last thing that I read is a book called On the Shoulder of St. Christopher. It's a book that my Uncle Pat did about how him and some of his brothers and some of his friends all rode their bikes from Lake Mills to Watertown. Because
It's a decent ride.
Because a McDonald's came to Watertown, and it was like one of the first ones, besides Madison, that got a McDonald's. So they rode their bikes all the way out there to get McDonald's and come back, and kind of their trip there and back and things that have happened. I read all of it all the way up to the end, and then my shift was over at work and I couldn't read anymore. So I'm just missing that little end snippet, but it's a really good book. So
where can people get that book?
Amazon has got all of Patrick Davis, all of his books. All of his books that I've read so far are just really, really good. Especially if you're around here, Lake Mills, Watertown, that kind of area. It references things and places, and you can kind of put yourself, what you're reading, which is really cool.
Yeah, I always every time he comes out with a book, you talk about it, and I want to read it, and then I remember that I don't read. Man, I really want to read that.
Can I get the audio version? No, but yeah. So
cool.
That brings us to our third question.
Do you prefer talking over the phone or face to face? Face to face.
Yeah. I definitely prefer face to face.
Especially with phones now, with cell phones and stuff. I just called my dad and he was cutting in and out, and I was cutting in and out. It's you don't have reception problems if you just look somebody in the eyes and talk to them. So I definitely prefer talking face to face. And it's just more personal, it's not
Yeah. Yeah, that was that one Verbal Wars we talked about, heading out in horse and carriage, 15 miles to say K. It just means more. It just means more to talk to somebody face to face.
Yep, I totally agree. So
that was quick.
If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do?
What?
If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do?
Man. That's tough.
Fly.
Fly?
Just jump off a building and try to fly.
Jump off a building, you're ah!
That's almost if you believe it, you can do it kind of thing. Because you're not going to fail at doing it. So you're I could fly right now. And you wouldn't fail, so you could just go flying.
Oh, man.
I feel that's not what the question is asking, but that's what I got out of it. You're I wish I could teleport. I'm going to try teleporting. But you won't fail, so you have to teleport.
I think teleporting is awesome. If I knew that I couldn't fail, I think I would try to become a doctor. Because I know if I tried to become a doctor right now, I would fail miserably. Not because I'd be a bad doctor, but because I don't know enough about medical and all the really tough books and tests and years of schooling, and it's just, oh my god.
I have faith in you. You could do it.
But if I knew I couldn't fail, I think I would go for it. It'd be cool to be a doctor.
But at that point, you're the only one that would make yourself fail.
Right?
So you could be a doctor, dude.
You can be anything you want to be.
My mom said I was special.
Successful stripper. Can I be a successful stripper? So yeah, that happened.
It depends what your definition of successful is.
There's a lot of different ways to answer that question. There's a lot of things that I think I would try to do.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Pro fisherman. You know? Like, do tournaments and stuff.
See, like, realistic things, like becoming a doctor, or, like, wanting to do something, like, in my head, like, with my mentality of, like, just go for it, like, it's like, there's no reason that you would fail, you know what I mean?
Right, and that's because of the mentality that you have.
So it's like, if you want to become a doctor, you're going to be in debt for most of your life because of schooling, but you could go be a doctor, you know what I mean?
And get frustrated and quit, possibly.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, that comes down to you, you know? It's like, I don't know. Like, I never thought that I would, like, finish college. And now it's like, I'm done. You know, it's like, it's all up to you kind of thing. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get it. You know, my things are like realistic things, and your things are like flying. Like, it just wouldn't happen. But if you knew you wouldn't fail at it, why wouldn't you try? You know? Yeah, so I totally get that. I think, like, being able to, like, swim underwater and, like, not run out of breath. That would be cool.
So, what superpower would you have?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Well, that brings us to a fifth and final question. What drink do you usually order when ordering with your food?
depends.
Depends. That is a drink.
Depends. If I'm at like a sit-down restaurant, typically I'll order a water because you don't pay extra for the soda. Or you do pay extra for the soda, so I would order a water because I prefer water over soda most of the time. But if I go to like a fast food place, which I try not to go to fast food places, but they're so convenient, you know? So, like, the soda's, like, included, so if you get a water, it's almost like you're spending money on nothing. Right. So then I get a soda because I already spent the money, and then it's like, well, I really want water, but I'm not going to pay money for free water. So, like, if I go to, like, the Olive Garden, I'll get a water. If I go to McDonald's and get 150 chicken nuggets, I'm going to get a soda, most likely. Or a pitcher of sweet tea.
It depends on what I'm eating, to be honest.
Yeah, some things go better with red wine, some things go better with white wine.
Right. No. If I'm having, like, steak, you know, or pasta, I'm gonna go with water. Maybe, like, a lemon water. But if I'm eating, like, pizza or, like, a burger, I'm definitely going with a Mountain Dew. Or a Pepsi. Or a cherry Pepsi.
Vanilla Coke. Dr. Pepper.
Nobody ever has vanilla Coke.
No.
But it would be cool.
So, yeah. I would get water or soda. I don't like drinking beer with food, but I don't really like drinking beer.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, I like, yeah, beer sounds good. And then as I'm eating and drinking it, I'm like, these don't go together at all.
The only thing that I like to drink alcohol with is, like, bar food, like cheese curds and, like, you know, if you order, like, fried food and you've been drinking all day.
Excellent spicy cheese curds. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for watching Verbal Wars.
Be sure to leave a comment if you would like to see anything in replace of Making Mondays as well.
Yeah, give us your ideas.
If you can think of anything, we might take that into consideration.
Yeah, we'll definitely
might make a series. We might make it into a series or make it into an episode and just make a random day Monday.
And I think if you're in agreement to this, until we do figure out something, you know, that we're okay with, we might throw like a bonus video.
Yeah.
On Monday every once in a while, you know, just until we get it figured out. But we've got several ideas. We just kind of need to pick one.
Yep.
So.
And we don't want to run into the issue with Making Monday where we don't really have the setup that we... You know, Making Monday could have been an awesome thing if we had an oven right behind us. Or, you know, it's like... So we're putting a lot more thought into this rather than just throwing a day on, and we're hoping that you guys bring some ideas to the table, and we'll just put it all together and make a big, happy cake and bake family out of it.
Yeah, and the important thing is that you guys like what we're doing.
And we like it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you and I are going to do what we want to do on or off camera, you know? But if it's going to be on camera, we want to make sure that what they're watching they like. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean, killer.
The shout out comment of the day goes to Carissa!
Okay.
She said, they're delicious. Peanut butter is my boyfriend.
Oh.
She's talking about the granola bars.
And peanut butter.
I think she gave us the recipe for those.
Yes, she did.
And I ate them. We had a lot of granola bars left over, and I think I just plowed through them.
Yeah, we planned on doing mango roll-ups. Remember that?
Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
We did mango roll-ups, and they were very ripe.
Yeah, we couldn't find ripe mango, so that was a failure in the beginning.
I said that wrong. They weren't ripe.
Weren't ripe.
They weren't ripe. They were very tart and very sour, and they were not delicious.
And I love mangoes too. And
I love mangoes too. Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we did granola bars.
Thank you, Carissa, for the comment. Thank you for the recipe. Thank you for being a cool ass supporter of Cake and Bake.
A cool cat. Yeah. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Da bursta 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 bursta.
Yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry. We should do another accent challenge.
We should do another accent challenge. All right. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. The links are in the description.
I'm trying to think of the Titanic song. I can't remember it.
Near, far,
wherever you are,
you are here in my heart.
You totally wrote the song.
Go on and on.